Get strong.
All right, this is something that's near to my heart. I want to compose for a career as a music composer slash film scorer. How do I go from having only a background in music education to getting a job in composition without getting another degree? Is there a path I should take? Would it be better if I went back to school for a theory slash composition degree? Okay. Now I say this simply because I have an undergrad degree in music technology and business. And I do not believe in order to be successful in those fields that you need another degree. There are hundreds of people right now making music for film, making music for television that have lucrative careers with no education and training. Okay. Now, does that mean that you won't be better off if you went back to pick up some knowledge? Not against it, won't say it, but I don't think it's a necessary step in order to be successful. So the actual career that you're interested in and the field is called music licensing. Okay, music licensing is the act of licensing or allowing film, TV, commercials, radio, wherever to license or use your music. I am currently in the music licensing business. I do licensing for television and TV shows. I got my first placement in 2006. I was interning at a PBS station, and I had music hooked up with the music supervisor. And, oh, no, excuse me, not the music supervisor. I hooked up with the executive producer of the entire station, and he told me about his plans, asked me if I had anything, and I was like, boom. So that was my way in, and I've been dabbling with it ever since. So the key with music license, here are the two key things that you need to find out and build relationships with. You need to meet music supervisors. Music supervisors are the ones who place music on television. Okay. Those are the people that are very pertinent to getting in those circles, the music supervisors. Now, the step before that, actually, before you start just Googling a bunch of music supervisors, is look for a bunch of music libraries. Music libraries are these online like publishing companies or the catalogs of music where you can submit your music to, and music supervisors, content creators, directors, filmmakers all go to these music libraries to find music. So an easy way in to start is to start looking at these different music libraries to get your music in. Um, you know, this industry of music licensing is all about network, 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 network. Now, the question to further your education, I don't believe it's necessary. Um, and if I were to say, if you were going to tell me that you were going to do it, my suggestion, and this would be the number one thing that would make my decision for me if I was thinking about going back to school. Couple things. One, does the person that you're going to study under have a network? And it's not important if they know people. It's important if they can introduce you to people. Okay. Now you can go back to school to get more knowledge in theory and more background and learn that kind of stuff and study under somebody. But at the end of the day, what happens is a lot of the time the music ends up just sitting on a hard drive and then it getting out there. So to me, being able to network and market yourself is as important as important to being at the top of your craft musically. So I would, if I was looking at a program, I would first look at, okay, does this program have contacts or networks that they're willing to put me in contact with? Secondly, is at the end of the program, is there an internship? And the a good internship is a internship you can take where you can build relationships and maybe work your way into something. A better internship is when you don't have to build relationships, there's opportunities within that organization. So um when I got my first internship and I got my first placement, there were opportunities there. Okay. I have a friend who just recently quit his full-time job and is doing music licensing full-time. He went to Full Sail, and when he got his internship, he walked into a company where he was doing real day work, where once he was done, they kept him on. So I think the key to getting any more education is the opportunities that they can provide you as far as network and internships. If those two things are not very clear, or you don't get a sense of you have an opportunity to build relationships, I wouldn't. I would check out some of these music libraries, try to submit some music to those libraries, and then also connect with directors, future filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and go about it that route. But the key with these type of industries is about who you know and how hard you're willing to grind. All that technical stuff means nothing if you don't have the network, and that's just my personal opinion of it. All right. I hope that helps. Get in contact with some music libraries, look up some music supervisors, do a lot of studying. I'm working on some other materials that may be able to help you. So I'll share those with you as I find time. So we'll be in contact.
Be strong.